Hey yo, what's good with you, man? We gonna walk you through Resident Evil, Jill, original mode, best ending, no damage, no save. So we gonna skip the opening scene there, and we're gonna go right into the mansion here, and you can watch this opening cutscene here.
What is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
Okay, so we go into the dining room with Barry here.
A dining room.
And then he gonna find blood.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Okay, so we're gonna go out into the hallway here and meet up with the first zombie. Go back in, see Barry, see if he can help us a little bit.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Alright, nice of Barry to kill that zombie for us. Now we're gonna grab the emblem off the above the fireplace there. Okay. And then we're gonna go back out into the main hall and give our report to Albert Wesker.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Okay, we gotta talk to Barry one more time, so wrap around the back of the hall here and
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time, I'll be there.
that didn't take too long. Now we can finally get into play in here. So we open the blue door, double door here. Then we're gonna use the lockpick that Barry was so kind as to give us, and gonna enter this hallway. Pull out our gun, a Beretta. Now we ain't gonna kill every enemy in the game, you know, but early on we take out a lot of the enemies that be in our way, you know, these dogs here and a bunch of zombies. But deep into the game we start running around and avoiding most enemies, particularly the hunters, you know, because they real dangerous. So, you know, we just try to bypass them, not get in their way, they don't get in our way. And we gonna pick up a lot of ammo, but we ain't gonna use it all. And we're gonna leave a lot of ammo too. So, you know, if you're trying to do this yourself, you have plenty of ammo. Alright, we grab the shotgun here. And when we do that, it's gonna trigger a trap here in this room with the ceiling coming down. See, now we excuse me, now we're locked in here. Can't get out.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
Good thing Barry was there, you know.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Barry. Good looking out. I appreciate you, man. Okay, we're gonna take out a couple zombies here. Clear path. Then we got a little puzzle coming up in this room. You start with the painting of the newborn baby right there. You interact with that first, then you interact with this one, the infant. Then you got the lively boy. Do that one next. And then the young man, followed by the tired middle-aged man. And then finally, you'll interact with the bold-looking old man. And that be the circle of life. And this picture here, titled End of Life, interact with that. It'll fall off the wall and you grab the sun crest. I'm sorry, the star crest. Now, if you make a mistake when you're doing that puzzle, then them crows they attack you. So you won't be careful. You want to do it in the right order. Alright, we vanquished that zombie. Now we're gonna pick up this herb here, but we ain't gonna use it. You know, we just picked it up in case we might need it, but you know, then we decided might as well do no damage here. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, we may have used the rewind feature a bit in case we made any mistakes just to correct them, you know, but you ain't gonna see none of that because that all being edited out. Alright, so we grabbed a chemical there on the ground. And we used the first item box in the game. Play around with our inventory a little bit. You know, we keep the clip, the shotgun, the emblem, the handgun, and chemical. Now we're gonna go upstairs. So as you can see, we take out those zombies and then we go through this door here, unlock it. Now that other door that we passed on the way here, the door knob, it don't have a door knob, so we can't walk through that. Alright, we're gonna blow off this zombie head. Shotgun. And you get a lot of shotgun shells in this game. You know, you don't really need to worry about running out here on standard mode. And you'll see later on there's a lot of shotgun shells we don't even pick up because we got so many.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
You see there, Big, he gave us them acid rounds. You know, he a real good guy, Barry Burton. But we need something to use them acid rounds in, so we're gonna go over here and pick up the bazooka. Lying on the ground next to poor, unfortunate, and dead Forrest. Now you don't want to interact with Forrest, because if you do that, then them crows in this room, they attack you. They try to peck you to death, just like they peck him to death. So you just run up, you grab the bazooka, and you run out. Okay, so we're gonna push the statue down in the dining room. Pop off that zombie head real quick. Now you might be able to see it. There'd be a blue jewel up in that statue's hands. So we gotta push it down in the dining room, break the statue, and the jewel will come loose and we can pick that up later. Now, certainly you ain't need to kill all these zombies that we kill in here, but you know it make it a little bit easier to run around. You know, they get in the way when you have to go back and forth through the same hallways, and you know you try not to take any damage, so you know don't want all them zombies in the way. Alright, we got another save room right here. We'll use that item box. We're just gonna put away the bazooka because we ain't gonna use that till later. We don't need it right now. We ain't even gonna bother killing that zombie because he's easy to run around. Okay, now that chemical we picked up earlier, we gonna use that right now. We gonna put it in the water here, or in this machine, and that's gonna kill this plant here, these vines, tentacles, whatever you want to call them. Okay, and that'll let us walk by. See that key back there? We'll go pick up that key. That'd be the armor key. And that'll open a lot of doors around the mansion. Right here, this would be another example. You don't need to pick up all the ammo. You don't need to kill all the zombies, whatever. We go into this room, you know, make sure we got enough ammo for later in the game. You know, we didn't want to have to worry about running out, so we just grabbed the easy ammo when we could. Grab the clip off the bed there, and then, you know, you examine that file, and then this zombie come out of the closet. And you pop his head off, and you grab shotgun shells right there. But you ain't even need to enter this room if you don't want to, you know. We just doing that as a precaution, make sure we got enough ammo. Alright, now we back in that hallway with the first zombie. And you know, if you remember back at the beginning, we picked up that emblem off above the fireplace in the dining room. So now we're gonna use that. First, we gotta push this bookshelf or whatever you want to call it out of the way. Grab the music notes here. Now we use the music notes on the piano, and then Jill will play the very famous Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, go in here, grab the golden emblem. Gold emblem. Now that door, see that secret door, secret passage, whatever, come back down, we locked in here. So that's why we brought that other emblem with us. Now we put that back in the place of where the gold emblem was, and now the door come back up and we can leave. Okay, we're gonna go back in the dining room, use that gold emblem. Go put it right back above the fireplace where the other emblem was. As you can see, the grandfather clock, it moved. We're gonna grab that blue jewel, you know, from the statue we pushed down from up above before. Alright, we got the blue jewel. Now we go over to where the grandfather clock was. And it moved out of the way to reveal a key, the mansion key, the shield key. Now, this key only has one use. Only one door open with that key. We're using the armor key on this door here. Another situation, just grabbing some ammo. Don't really need to, but, you know, better safe than sorry, right? Get the clip there, and then you can take out that zombie. Desk is locked. You know, Jill, she got the lock pick, so, you know, she opened it real easy, and you grab them shotgun shells right there. And then that room that you just saw there, that door that we just did not go through down the hall there, that you find a couple of green herbs in there, you find a zombie, and it's also where you find the closet. And you use the closet key there after you beat the game with the best end, and use the closet key, and you can go in there and get some costumes for Jill and Chris. You know, so we go back upstairs here. And we're going to use the mansion key, the armor key again.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Now we're going to go get the serum for Richard. We're going to do a few other things along the way, but, you know, our main objective at the moment is to get the serum for Richard. We're going to start by going back downstairs, as evidenced by the fact that we're going downstairs. Back through the main hall, back through the dining room, back into this hallway. Okay, so in this room we're going to use that blue jewel that we picked up from the statue in the dining room. We're going to use it on this tiger statue here. Now, now we can pick up the Wind Crest. So that be 2 crests we have. We got the Star Crest that we got from the puzzle with the newborn baby, the Circle of Life and all that, and now we got the Wind Crest. We got 2 more crests we're gonna need to open a door a little bit later on to get out of the mansion. Another example right here of an unnecessary room you ain't need to enter. But again, you got your clip, you got your shotgun shells in this room. So we're gonna grab those. Now you may see there on that bookshelf there, right to the right there, that be the broken shotgun. Now you could pick that up, and you saw before the way we got the shotgun, we pick it up off the wall, and then the ceiling came down on us. Barry saved us. Now that don't have to happen. If you grab the broken shotgun and then you take the shotgun off the wall and you put the broken shotgun in its place, then the ceiling don't come down. Alright, now we pick up the serum here in this room. Gonna use the item box first, then the serum on the bookshelf there. Put the crest away because we ain't need it yet, you know. Put the clip away. Grab the serum. Try to save Richard's life, you know. Now that's the room right there that we just passed on the right, where Richard is. Now we could just go back in there and give him the serum right now, but we don't want to do that yet. Okay, so we got a little puzzle here, nothing too complicated. You know, you just push these statues over the vents, because you know if you don't do that, then that poison gas will come in. That'll make Jill very unhappy and very sick, and you know she could die eventually. So you push them statues over the vents, and you push this switch here on the floor, and then this cabinet thing you open up, and you get another crest in here, the sun crest. You know, so now you got the sun crest, you got the moon. I'm sorry, you got the sun crest, the wind crest, the star crest. That 3 or 4 crests. You only need 1 more now. Now we're gonna use the key on this door right here, but we're not gonna go through the door yet. We're just using the key so that we can put the key in our inventory box, our item box, and we get it out of our inventory so we ain't gotta carry it around with us no more. Now there is 1 more door that key, the armor key, could be used on, but we ain't need to use it on that door, so we just, and then if you do that, then you can discard the key after you use it on all the doors. But we ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna put it back in the item box. Now the last door that could be used on is the door right after the hallway earlier on with the 2 dogs that break through the windows. You go through that hallway, and then immediately on your right is a door where you can use that armor key. Okay, so go back through this door that we unlocked before. And we got another room here that you ain't need to go in if you don't want to, but, you know, we did. A little bit different ammo this time. This time you get some grenade rounds for that grenade launcher, that bazooka. The bazooka became known as the grenade launcher starting in Resident Evil 2. So you might say the bazooka is the first incarnation of the famous grenade launcher of Resident Evil. So yeah, you interact with that thing on the wall there, them bugs, and then that drain the water in that tank. Push the tank out the way, and then push the other thing out the way, and then you get to the grenade rounds in the wall. You saw it, and then you grab the lighter there. And you got a clip over here. Hard to see, but you got a red herb also in this room to the left side. You know, if you was trying to heal something, you know, combine a red herb and a green herb, you get full health for that. So you might want to pick up that red herb if you play through. But you know, we ain't picking up no healing items, no first aid sprays, no herbs, no nothing, no damage run. Alright, so we go back here and we gonna give Richard the serum, try to save his life.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Richard didn't make it, you know. It's really unfortunate for him. But we gotta move on, you know. Got a zombie right there. Some more ammo in this room. Grab that clip from here. Then we're gonna use the lighter on the candle here. Shed some light on the situation. We're gonna move this thing out the way, and then we're gonna check in here and we get some of them acid rounds for the bazooka. Okay, now we're gonna use the shield key, and this door will be the only one that shield key work on, so you could discard it after using the key on this door. And now for the first time we're going to encounter Yawn, as he's known. The snake, big poisonous snake that bit Richard. Now chances are you probably get bit here and you get poisoned then, and then Barry help you out. Jill will pass out and Barry come help her out, and she wake up and she be okay. But you know, we ain't taking no damage, so we gonna do this without getting bit. Alright, so in case you didn't notice it, when you run around the snake there and you run to the back of the room, you pick up the moon crest. Okay, so now we got all 4 crests. That's the moon crest, the sun crest, star crest, and wind crest. You know, and then we need all of them to open the door to get out the mansion. quick stop here in the save room, go back to the item box, and get our inventory straightened out before we head out the mansion. Because we need to take all 4 Crest with us. We ain't really need to bring them clips with us, but whatever. Okay, pretty self-explanatory here. You take the 4 crests and just use them all on this thing here, and then the door on the right will open up. Then you got these little metal stairs. Push them toward that shelf on the wall there, and then you pick up the crank. Okay, so you can run past them dogs and then open this gate here, and you're gonna use the crank on in this hole here, put it in, turn it. And then the water be running down the opposite side when you do that. Now you got them little snakes there. They poisonous. They bite you, they can poison you, so you don't want to get bit. Okay, sadly we're gonna take out these dogs here, because they really be in the way if you don't. This gargoyle statue here, we're gonna push it, and we're gonna use it to cover up a hole in the floor. Because if you ain't cover that hole, then this vine, this tentacle, will reach out and grab you around the neck, right there. So we cover up that hole. We ain't gotta worry about that tentacle. Okay, drain the bathtub here. Then we pick up the control room key. Or the C room key. We're gonna shoot that zombie because he in the way. Pick up this red book right here. And you know, the other zombie, he not quite in the way, so we can work our way around him, get out of here unscathed. Okay, we got another save room here. Go pick up these grenade rounds. Explosive rounds. Reload our gun. Put the clip away, put the crank away, put the shotgun away. Put the explosive rounds away. Actually, we're gonna take the shotgun with us. Okay, now this door right here, protected by this panel with the numbers on it, you know, them numbers be 3, 4, 5. That way you gotta enter, and that be the code to open this door. Okay, so you grab the dormitory key from under the beehive. Now, that door with the 3, 4, 5 and number panel, whatever, you know, we gonna go back in there soon. We just want to put the code in now. Just unlock it. Don't really matter. Okay, so we use the key we just picked up on this door, and now that be the only door it can be used on. So now we can discard it. So you're gonna push these dressers out the way, and then you go down this ladder. Got a real boring puzzle coming up right here. Go push this crate. You won't push it that way first because you got to get it to the other side, and with it being up against the wall the way it was, you wouldn't be able to push it out from there. So you got to push it the opposite way of where we're going now. Got to push it that way first. Okay, so this crate just pushed straight right into the water, and then this one here, same thing. Alright, we almost got it here. We trill. Yeah. Okay, now we can cross over that water because we made a little makeshift bridge there. Bridge the gap. Jill, you see, she run pretty fast with being in the water, and you got these shocks right here. So you want to use the control room key on the door on the left there, and then discard the control room key. And you're gonna want to pull this lever right here. And once you do that, the door, next door, will open, will unlock, and you could, well, no, you press this button. Actually, you press that button right there, and then the door, next door, will unlock, and you can go in there. Now in this room, you get 2 clips, you get 2 boxes of shotgun shells, so kind of lucrative coming in here, but you need to come in here anyway because there'll be a key. Grab the shotgun shells real quick. Then you got this key over here. Pick that up. Dormitory key. Okay, so now we're gonna head back up that ladder we came down. Now we're gonna use that key that we pick up down below, along this door here. Useless now, so we discard it. So we're gonna take this white book out of the bookshelf there, okay, and we get the V-Jolt report. Then we place that red book we picked up earlier, we put that back in place of where the white book was, and then this bookshelf moves out the way and reveals that door. So now that we got the V-Jolt report, we can enter that door where we used the code before, the 345. There was no point to enter in this room before because we need to make V-Jolt, and we couldn't do that until we got the V-Jolt report. So here's what we do. We're gonna grab all these empty bottles here, okay? There'll be 4 empty bottles. We're gonna take them all. Might not need them all. We might only need about 3, but we're gonna grab all 4. Alright, so we're gonna fill 2 of these bottles with water from the sink here. Okay, so now we got 2 empty bottles and 2 bottles of water. We're gonna take UMB number 4, and we're gonna put it in a bottle. We're gonna come over here, take UMB number 2, put that in another bottle. Now we got 2 bottles of water, 1 of UMB number 4, 1 of UMB number 2. Okay, so we're gonna combine the water with the UMB number 2, and we get the 3 out of that. We combine the 3 with the 4. Okay. We're gonna take some more UMB number 2. Now remember, we combined the 3 with the 4 before, so we got 7. Alright, now we pick up another UMB number 4. Okay, so we combine the UMB number 2 with the UMB number 4. Now we got 6. We combine that with 7. We got 13. Okay? We still got a bottle of water. So, we're going to get 1 more UMB number 2. combine the 2 with the water, and we got a 3. Combine the 3 with the 13, and we got V-Jolt. Now, what that mean is, we're going to take that down into the basement where the sharks was. Where they still is, actually, but they dying now. But we're going to take it down there, and we're going to use the V-Jolt on the plant root. Plant folded 2. That be the boss of this area. Okay? And we're gonna use the V-Jolt on the root of the plant, and that'll weaken it and make it easier to kill. Now you ain't need to do that at all. You ain't need to make V-Jolt if you ain't want to. You know, you could just go ahead and go in and fight the plant, and Barry would help you. Use a flamethrower on the plant. But you know, we wanted to show you that little puzzle there, making the V-Jolt. So that be why we did that. And you know, if when you use the V-Jolt, it make that fight with the plant real easy, real easy. You only need about 5 shotgun shells to kill it. So there you see we used the V-Jolt, and the root shriveled up. And we go ahead back upstairs into the residence, the dormitory. So what we're doing now is we're just going back to the save room, and we're going to the item box, and we're gonna put some of our items. I believe the bottles, the 3 bottles that we got left, put them in the item box. We don't need those no more, and they're taking up a lot of space. We're just gonna make things a bit neater here. Combine our clips together. Combine our shotgun shells together. We really don't use the handgun no more. You can see we got 15 in the handgun, and then 75 more in the clips. You know, so, and we ain't even gonna use it no more. So you can see, like I said before, you get a lot of ammo. You get more ammo than you need by far. Okay, now we're ready to fight Plant Folded 2. I'm just gonna go in this room real quick and grab some grenade rounds, some flame rounds. You know, don't need them. Actually, not even gonna use them, but there they are. So yeah, you could see how you could save a lot of time not going into these rooms picking up this unnecessary ammo. Anyway, here we go. Plant Folded 2, boss fight. And 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's all it take after you use V-Jolt. 5 shotgun shells, and it go down, and you go over to the fireplace there, and you pick up the mansion key. That'd be the helmet key. And this is where you could probably say that we reached the halfway point of the game, roughly. Once you kill Plant 42, that pretty much be the halfway point of the game. Okay, so now we're gonna head back toward the main house, the mansion. Gonna have a little chat first with Albert Wesker.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Alright. So he wants us to go back to the mansion and unlock some of the doors back there. So we're gonna do that. Just come back the way we came. We hope you're enjoying this, Put a lot of work in. We hope this is very helpful to you if you're trying to play this for the first time, or maybe you want to get through it with no damage. Maybe this guide show you how to do that. So we run back through here, with all the snakes dropping down. They can bite you and they can poison you. You don't want that to happen, so try to avoid them. But sometimes you just get unlucky and they bite you anyway. So we head back through the courtyard, past the dogs, into the, toward the main house here. And this where things get real exciting. If you played this game way back in 96 or 97 or whatever, then that this was a thrilling moment right here. The first hunter in Resident Evil history right here. You could run from it or, whatever, just try to avoid it, but, we decided to go ahead and take it down with the shotgun. And we used the helmet key that we got from killing Plant 42. Use that helmet key here on this door, and we pick up the Doom Book 1. Got to turn on the light in the room before you can see. So you can see the items in the room. So you got to turn on the light, and then you pick up Doom Book 1, and then we pick up some Magnum rounds. Then we go to our left here. Come back through this door that we've been through here early on. Another hunter here. We're gonna take it down with the shotgun. Really easy, 3 shots, but you don't wanna let them get too close to you. They be real tough. They swipe at you with them claws. Grab some shotgun shells here. Barry, he was real nice. He put some bullets in this room for us. There's a little note on the wall outside the room that tells you about that. So we're going to do a little bit of inventory management right here. Put away some things we don't need. Try to just keep the ones we do. Grab them acid rounds there. and then we're gonna combine our acid rounds with the ones that was in the item box, and you know that way we can have all 12 of them only taking up one slot. And we just gonna take the shotgun, the bazooka, acid rounds, and the helmet key with us. So we'll go back upstairs here, and there you can see a hunter right there. We're gonna take out this one over here. The bazooka has explosive rounds in it right now. Kills hunters in one shot. Now we're gonna use the helmet key on this though. We interact with the piano, and then you remember Yawn, the giant poisonous snake from before. Well, there he be again. So we're gonna fight him now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move. Switch to the acid rounds. 1. Move. 2. Move. 3, 4, and he dead. Then you interact with the hole right there, and Barry come in and talk to him.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
Okay, so you see you drop down the hole on the rope that Barry gave you, and then he dropped the rope. So you trapped down there. You could move that stone, that gravestone looking thing that we just went over to a moment ago. You can move that and go down into the basement, but instead if you just wait about 30 seconds or so, Barry returned with another rope.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope! I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Okay, so Barry bring back that rope, and you climb that back up, you talk to him, he give you the pass number. Now that's gonna open a door that lets you take a little bit of a shortcut instead of going down to the basement. And also you need to wait for him. If you don't wait for Barry, you can't get the best ending. Talk a little bit more about that later. So we're gonna come back through here, run back across the second floor, run past that hunter. Go back above the dining room here. Now, this hunter right here, a little bit annoying, getting away a bit, so we're gonna take it out. Ash it around, take it down in one shot. Take down that hunter. And we're gonna use the helmet key on this though, and that be the last use for the helmet key, and we can discard it. Okay, so we're gonna flip the light switch here, turn off the light. You really ain't even need to come in this room if you don't want to. We're doing this so we can get the Magnum, which you really don't need, but we're gonna use it later. So you flip the light switch, turn the light off, push the stairs under the deer head there, and you grab the red jewel. Now there'd be some shotgun shells also in that room, but we didn't take those. Go back downstairs. We got some more hunters coming up here. But we finna run past these hunters because, you know, they're pretty easy to get around without getting hit. So we don't want to waste the time nor the ammo to kill them. This one jumped right in our way, so we take him out. Now we go back in the room with the tiger statue, where we put the blue jewel in before, and now we put the red jewel in, and the statue will turn, and we pick up the Magnum, the Colt Python. Very powerful weapon. Gonna run by this hunter again to our left. Back up the stairs. And now we're gonna use the passcode that Barry gave us. You don't even have to enter that passcode, it just automatically enters it for you. Okay. Avoid these zombies here. And in this room we're gonna pick up the battery and a couple boxes of them explosive rounds for the bazooka. We use the battery on the elevator in the courtyard. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes. See here in the second half of the game, we're running past zombies a little more than we was in the first half. No reason to really waste time with them, so we use the lockpick on the desk here, and we go grab some Magnum rounds. Go through this door, and now we're gonna get the MO disc or the MO disc, whatever you want to call it. Now we need this to save our man's Chris Redfield. That way we can get the best ending. So we push the statue here. And you want to push it right into the corner there. And that make this bookshelf move out of the way, and little secret room right there. And you grab the MO disc. So we're gonna be headed back toward the courtyard. So we put the battery in the elevator. Now, there'll be a couple different routes you could take. You know, you could take in the basement to get up to where we just left, or you could use the passcode Barry gave you. You know, you can go back the way that we came, or you can take this elevator down into the basement like we're doing now. You probably want to shoot that zombie there, or he bites you if you try to run by him. Then you get this zombie that came down the stairs. We're gonna blow his head off and head up where he came from. Run by the hunter, back into the dining room. Back through the main hall. Back into the hallway where them dogs was earlier. Now this hallway inhabited with spiders, big giant spiders. So if you were arachnophobic, you know, hopefully you close your eyes during that. Got a hunter right here trying to surprise us, but that'd be okay. We just run right by him. Before we head back outside, we gonna make a little stop here. We'll stop in the save room, straighten out our inventory, you know. So we're coming back in here because we need to crank. We're gonna put the Mo disc away because we ain't need it. Put the coat python away, we ain't need that. Combine our explosive rounds and our magnum rounds. Make sure they only taking up one slot. Get as many bullets as we can in one slot, you know. And we also took the combat knife. Now you don't need to take that. You have a couple options as far as that goes. You can either there'd be another combat knife you can pick up. But you also don't need that if you don't want it. You can just shoot what you need to destroy. But we're going to bring the combat knife with us to try to save a little time. So we're going to run by the hunter here. Go back into the courtyard with all them dogs. Go down the lift. We'll have to try to avoid some dogs in here. Make a little circle there to get that dog off our back, and now we're gonna use the battery, and that give us power to that lift, and we're gonna take that up. So the first time we used the crank, we drained the water from this pool or whatever in front of us here, and that made the water come down from somewhere else. It was draining from somewhere else, creating a bit of a waterfall. Now we use the crank again. We bring the water back where it was before in this pool here, and that will remove the waterfall. Now that we have access to this other elevator, we don't need the pool to be empty. We don't need to go back through there anymore, so we can use this elevator. That waterfall I mentioned, it was right here, but now it's gone, so we can use this ladder and go down into the cave.
Oh, Jill, what good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
Alright, now, you see Barry there, obviously. Now, what you won't do, again, you gotta wait for him to bring you the second rope, or else he won't appear in the cave down here. He won't come help you. So you wait for him to bring the second rope, and then you meet him in the cave, and he asks you if you want him to go with you, and you say yes. And then he asks if you want him to go first, you say no.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes!
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
Enrico!
There you see we lost on Enrico, because one of them stars be a traitor and shot him. And now we're gonna pick up another crank here, the hex crank, hexagonal crank. We're gonna run past these hunters here. No real need to get involved with them, you know. But of course, if you want, you could always take them out. You know, you got plenty of ammo. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and use the hex crank we just picked up. We're gonna use that on this hole here and turn the crank and that make the wall and the floor and the ceiling move. And once that move into place, then we able to walk over that and gain access to this door right here. We're gonna run up to this boulder and make it start rolling at us, try to run us over. And then we duck in behind the wall here. And that boulder will clear a new path for us. Now if you go back behind where the boulder was, you can pick up some flame rounds, but we don't need those. We gonna run by this hunter. And this is what we was talking about before. We brought the combat knife with us. Now there'll be another combat knife in this room, but we ain't gonna pick that up. We're just gonna take the one we have, and we're gonna run around this big giant spider here. We're gonna start cutting that web. Now, if you get lucky, sometime the spider will get stuck where it don't really move and it don't attack you. See right there, it got stuck, so we was able to cut the web without any problem. We're gonna go into the save room over here. Do a bit of inventory management. Gonna put the knife away, grab the Colt Python. Grab the Doom Book 1. Get the explosive rounds, combine them together. Now you see we got them little snakes in this room that can bite you and poison you, but in that hallway I should say, but we run right by them. I come over to this hole and use the hex crank again. Now you're gonna want to use this 3 times here. You see that green opening there that's moving around, you know, that be what we gonna walk through. So we gotta get that in the right place. And in order to do that, you gotta use the crank 3 times. Okay, perfect. Now we run through there and there'll be a door there. Then you move this gargoyle statue. Put it in the right spot. Use the hex crank on this hole here, and that make the wall push out. It push the gargoyle statue out away from the wall. Use the crank again, make the wall go back where it was, and now you are able to push the gargoyle statue right there onto that spot on the floor, and then that little panel open up and you pick up the Doom Book 2 from that compartment. Okay, so we're gonna approach the boulder and let it roll. Try to run us over. Again, we go hide, so we can't do that. And behind the boulder, we grab Mode Disc 2. Or, well, the second Mode Disc, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna open up the Doom Books here. You get the gold medal, the eagle medal inside Doom Book 1. And you get the silver wolf medal inside Doom Book 2. So we're gonna go up this elevator here, and now we're gonna be entering the final part of the game. The lab. Use the gold eagle medal over here, and then the silver wolf medal over here, and then this fountain here open up and you can walk down. into this elevator, and that be taking you down to the hidden lab, Umbrella's hidden lab. Go down the ladder. Stop at the item box, drop off the crank because we ain't need that no more. We're gonna take out these zombies because we gotta run through here a couple times. Don't want them getting in our way. Acid round, real easy, take them down one shot. Go downstairs. Okay, so we're gonna use the computer here. And there'd be a little puzzle you could do to get the login information for this computer, but we ain't gonna do that. Okay, so what you do for login, you enter John, John, then press enter, and then for password, Ada, Ada, enter. Now you select B2. And you gotta enter this password, MOLE, M-O-L-E, enter. And that unlocked the B2, the basement level 2 doors. And you gonna then select B3, and they be unlocked now as well. And you could leave. Now you might have seen the film reel on the floor when we entered this room, right there. If you want, you pick that up, you put it in a projector, and it give you a little bit more information about the story. Now, if you go in that room, that door right to the left that we just ran by, that's where you could do you get a file where you could read about, and it'll tell you the password, the login information, the password for the computer, and then the second password, mole. There'll be a puzzle you do for that in there. Okay, so we go take out these zombies, reload our bazooka with grenade explosive rounds, and we're gonna use this password terminal here. Use the Mo disk on the password terminal. You get passcode 1. Go back upstairs. We go through this door. Well, first we go grab the last Mo disc right here. Then we go through this door that was locked before, but when we used the computer, it unlocked. See, there'd be the projector that you could use the film reel on if you wanted to. Now we open this panel here, press this button here, and that pillar move out of the way. And we're gonna grab the lab key. Go back downstairs. Take out that zombie because he be in the way. Use the lab key on this door. Now that'd be the only use for the lab key, so we can discard it right away. Gonna take out a couple of zombies here because they be in the way. Go into the save room here. See some flame rounds right there on the shelf. We're not gonna take those. We're gonna grab the other mode disc. We're gonna grab some magnum rounds because we're gonna start using the magnum here real soon. We're gonna use the last 2 mode discs and get the other passcodes coming through this double doors right here. You see some shotgun shells there. We ain't gonna take them. Now you gotta do this puzzle right, or else this room get filled with poison gas, and that will kill Jill. So if you make a mistake, you could always leave the room and re-enter, and the crates and the steps there, they be reset, and you could try again. But you got to make sure you give yourself enough room to push these into the right spot. See, we're moving the stairs out of the way right now so that we could move this crate where it need to go without the stairs getting in the way. And you want to cover up both them round vents with the crates. And then the thing in between them is a button, a switch, and if you press that, if you step on it, then the gas come out of the room or start filling up the room, and that can kill Jill. So, you know, when you move the stairs on top of the switch there, you know, then that gas start filling up the room. So that be why you cover the vents with the crates. Okay, so you go up the steps and then you go through the air shaft, air shaft right there. Grab some magnum rounds off the shelf here, and then you got another password terminal over here. So you use another mode disc, and you get passcode 2. Okay, now we're about to be introduced to a new enemy, so we're gonna equip our magnum here because it make real short work of these guys. The Chimera right there. So we go to that computer there and restore power to the blacked out areas. Gonna run by that Chimera. We might just run by all the rest of them. Not really sure, but we'll see. Run by that one. Gonna use the final mode disc and get passcode 3 right there. Yeah, we just keep running by them chimeras. But if you want, you could just, you know, blow them away. Fire a magnum round. And they go down real easy. So we're going to go to the power connection switch here and say, yes, we've connected. And the power for the elevator now be active. When we first came down the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. The elevator outside this room that you see in a moment. We just gave power to that. Okay, we going to this elevator right here now. So we gotta push the switch and
Jill!
call the elevator. Here come Barry.
Jill! You're here too!
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
Okay, so Barry gonna ride up the elevator with us, and then things about to get real interesting. We're gonna find out what really be going on here in this Umbrella lab and in the mansion.
Wesker,
You did a fine job, Barry.
just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Barry,
Sorry, Jill.
how is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill,
Yes, what?
do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
Alright, so there you see Wes could be a traitor, and now we're gonna meet the tyrant here with Barry.
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live. That must be the computer for monitoring this creature. Damn you!
It can't control what it does.
All right, so this real easy right here. We just gonna fire 3 Magnum rounds and take down the tyrant. No big deal. And then we go check on Barry.
Barry! You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going. What happened to Wesker?
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers
Wesker must have set it off.
take cover.
There's not much time left for us.
Unlock all rooms for evacuation. The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards should take cover immediately. Unlock all rooms for evacuation.
Okay, so now we try to make our escape from the lab, from the mansion, from Raccoon City, wherever. Maybe not Raccoon City, but you know.
All researchers and guards should take cover immediately. Unlock all rooms for evacuation.
Okay, so now we got some Chimeras down here. We're gonna run by them and then go through this door, and now we come over here and we use the passcodes. We enter all 3 passcodes we picked up from them passcode terminals or whatever they're called. That we put the Mo discs in, and using them passcodes there make that door unlock, and we're gonna go through here. Now we get to be the hero that rescued the legendary Chris Redfield, excuse me.
Oh, Jill!
Oh, Chris! So you're okay?
Yeah, you too! What happened to Wesker?
Let's talk about it later. Let's get out of here.
Okay, there you go. Chris and Jill back together again.
Let's go!
Okay, now that we saved Chris, we finna head up to the final boss fight and get on the helicopter and get out of here.
Let's go!
Climb the ladder.
Hurry!
See Barry, he was kind enough to wait for us. You know, he really be a good man.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is
You know, we hear from Brad there. He be waiting with the helicopter. Got to pick up this battery here. Use the battery. Make sure our guns be reloaded.
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
Oh no, you must be kidding! After we've come all the way here!
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris!
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
Okay, I leave it up to you. See you again at the heliport.
But Chris and Barry gonna send Jill up first, and they're gonna wait down there and take care of the monsters. And Jill gonna head up to the helipad by herself. Grab the flare over here, the signal flare, whatever you want to call that, and then we're gonna use it. And that gonna make the helicopter come overhead with Brad. Brad, he gonna bring the helicopter. You know, he's not a bad guy. He reappeared in Resident Evil 2 and 3. If you know them games. But not so fast. We can't get on the helicopter yet because that tyrant came back, and you know, he's still alive, so we gotta take him down. Okay, so we're gonna use the Magnum. We're gonna fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. Okay then.
He's coming! Jill! Kill that monster! You're our Amazon, Jill!
Then Brad gonna drop that rocket launcher, and we're gonna pick it up. Equip it. Turn, fire, 1 shot. And that be all she wrote. And there you have it. The original Resident Evil. Best ending. And you will unlock the costume key for getting this ending, and you can use that to get some new outfits for Jill and Chris. There you see Jill, she a bit tired, Chris he happy, and Barry, you know, he checking out his gun there. And they all fly away happily ever after. And then you can watch the end credits here. See those responsible for making this incredible game. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you, man.